Hello, it's Mr. Mabry, and we are going to do some quick notes on how to write conclusions for my 8th grade science class. Now, every teacher has their own specific tricks and, what's the word, qualities, I guess you could say, that they want to see in each conclusion. These are the ones that I most value, and we'll encourage you to use the following two-sentence conclusion for all the labs we do this year. You can always write more than 2 sentences, but the elements in these 2 sentences I find are the most important. I would encourage you when you write conclusions to, with your first sentence, use the phrase when and then describe your experiment. When baking soda was poured on the vinegar, when trucks were tested for strength, when bridges were tested to determine the strength of the beams, when different materials were used to make paper airplanes, and then put a comma, and then finish the sentence with the word then, or the word the is equally good. When bridges were tested for strength, the bridge with balsa wood sustained the heaviest load by 53 grams. Notice I'm describing results using either data and or trends. So these words are highlighted in red for a reason. I would encourage you in your notes to underline or circle these 2 words because these are the words that most often 7th graders don't include in their 8th grade conclusions. You follow up your first sentence with what the second sentence means. Therefore, tell me what this means. What is the implication of these results? Did you predict them? This is where you could also mention, may mention your hypothesis, may mention impact on life, blah, blah, blah. So I'll give you some examples on what the second sentence means. But this is sort of like the reason why did we do this experiment. Therefore, don't make bridges out of balsa wood. Therefore, do make bridges out of balsa wood. To go back to that example we've been using for our data table and notes, I'm going to scroll down here and give you an example conclusion following the same data we were using in our notes. When testing to see the effects of chiptides on weight gain, so see, I described the experiment. Now I'm going to describe my results using data and trends. The Cheeto group gained the most weight with an average weight gain of 10 pounds. See how I use data there in my answer, describing my results. Therefore, Cheetos likely contain the most calories and should be avoided when attempting to lose weight. Notice in this conclusion, I also followed this rule here of avoiding personal pronouns. Your conclusion is going to sound more robust and scientific if you don't say, when we tested to see the effects, or therefore Cheetos likely contain the most calories and should be avoided when I attempt to lose weight. So we try to drop all personal pronouns when writing a conclusion. Boom. There you go. That's the type of conclusion I'm looking for. Many teachers will have different ways of writing it, but those are the types of conclusions I need. All right, let's get to work.